Hello, everyone. I am Devlyn Steele, Director of Education at Augusta Precious Metals. Is inflation finally on the way out? Or is the Federal Reserve's 2% target still out of reach? Before we begin, remember to like this video and subscribe for more economic updates. Heading into the week, the consensus estimate says headline CPI for December will land at 3.2% year over year, which would be a tenth of a point faster than November's number. Core CPI, which excludes food and energy prices, is expected to show some modest deceleration from November, declining to 3.8% from an even 4%. The following day, Friday, the Labor Department will be back to give us the Producer Price Index for December. Economists expect to see annual PPI accelerated last month, increasing from 0.9% in November to 1.3%. Annual core PPI is projected to land at 1.9%, which would be a slight decline from November's 2% rate. The Federal Reserve has penciled in 3/4-point rate cuts in 2024, which means they could start moving rates downward even as inflation remains above 2%. Also checking in this week will be the National Federation of Independent Business with its Small Business Optimism Index for December. Analysts expect the index to come in at 90.8, which would put it basically even with November's reading and significantly below the measure's long-term historical average of 98. The index has remained below its long-term average for nearly 2 years. Finally this week, the issuance of the November monthly Treasury statement prompted many observers to do a double-take. That's because the statement reflected a $314 billion budget deficit surge in that month alone, a 26% increase over November of 2022, and the biggest deficit jump in any November in history. Through the first 2 months of fiscal year 2024, October and November, the deficit already totals $381 billion. That puts it on pace to exceed $2 trillion by the end of September, the last month of the fiscal year. If that happens, it would make this year's deficit the third highest in history. That's all for now. We'll be back on Saturday to recap the bigger economic developments. This is Devlyn Steele for Augusta Precious Metals, signing out.